So moving on from, I had my little scrambled egg, prawns and asparagus. I'm walking slightly uphill. I'm not going far up here, but in lots of ways this is quite similar to Valencia. It's a hotel there, look. Looks nice. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, this would be... I'd have loved to have stayed there. Look at this. One of my subscribers, or someone commented on my comments about Benidorm. They said you can't judge Benidorm in January. Well, I get that, but you won't see much of this in Benidorm. You see the old town, yeah, and look at this. But the reason, and I will reply to them, it's more me than Benidorm. Benidorm is what it is, isn't it? It's for people, Brits in particular, who, let's be honest, like to go out and get trashed and very drunk. The taxi driver who brought me to Alicante, he said when he was younger, in his 30s, he worked nights and he stopped because in the summer, the amount of abuse and different problems he had in the full-on summer, because you can't judge Benidorm right now, I get that, but it's only going to get busier. And for me personally, not for other people, but for me personally, it's only going to get worse. So, and I did used to love all that when I was younger, maybe even in my 50s, but not anymore. I'm puffing already. I'm going up a little bit up where that castle is, aren't I? But I'm not going to go too far. Famous last words. Waiting for a knee replacement. I'm doing all this walking. I'm not actually waiting because I haven't put in for it yet, but I had an MRI about 5 years ago and was told the knee was no good. But I don't take painkillers. Nice little local bar there. All right, boys. Buena. Buenas. Hello, innit? Oh, I can't keep going up here. And there's a place in Spain, La Cala Mijas. Mijas, it's absolutely beautiful, as it is here. But it's all steps. And I couldn't live in a place like Mijas because of the steps. It's just too much. It's an age thing, as is Benidorm. It's my problem, not Benidorm's problem. Benidorm serves a lot of people, and people love it and adore it and go back there time and time again. I won't. Lovely little square there, that lady, the dog sat in the sun. Yes, she lives there. I don't know how to deal with all the stairs. This is really nice here. The difference with Valencia, of course, is very flat. That's great, isn't it? Oh, I'm pleased I came up here in the end. There's a window up there with a balcony and they bricked the window up. Blocked it off with breeze block. Built a little sun trap on the top of that one there. That's all new, look, it's all been done from the old to the new. There we go, look. Oh wow, really got up close to it already. I am really close to it already. Even though I didn't want to come here, I'm actually glad I have come some of the way here. Perfect, isn't it? There's the windy steps, look up. Left, right, left, right, left, right to get up. Not sure. The fact is, even if I tried it, my knee would be knackered. What's that for sale? For rent? Look at that. I think you're walking, but I think there might be a museum just there. Should I go and look? It's only a few of those runs. Maybe I will go and look. Just for my subscribers. So I'm just going to go to that bit there. Not far at all. Unless it's level to go further along. Let's go and see. Hey, look, that was really easy. That's not going to be, is it? We can go, I'll Google it, but tells you how long it takes to walk it. I will Google it, I won't be doing it. Work up my appetite really to have a nice glass of dry white wine soon. Bit of a glut. No, I'm going to try a bit more. I think this only leads you really. Could be another little sun trap up here. There's people sat by that wooden area sunbathing, and my breathing's going to get worse and worse because I have a bit of asthma, but I'm also old and overweight, so this doesn't help my breathing, but I don't give in to it. Oh yeah, quite nice little viewing area here. Wow. Yeah. I'm back to doing my wows. Look at that. There's people walking up there. Oh, of course there's people walking up there. There's a trail to it. But then again, you go back and you think, how did they get all the stones up there to build all that? And what's over the back of it? All I can show you is, this is worth coming up, isn't it? It's worth coming up to here. This is what's over the back of the opposite side of the castle. Not so pretty there really. It's a nice old church steeple there. But yeah, that's worth a view, isn't it? That's the square there. Ah, that's my rooftop there. So, the rooftop from my hotel. There's some pretty good camera work on it. So pleased I came up here. You see, I say I'm not a tourist. Maybe this isn't a touristy thing, but I am pleased I came up here. The big question is, how much further do I want to go? It's not a big question really. It's no further. I've done all right to get here. So I'm going to go off and find that nice little glass of dry wine now. Cheers everyone. Thanks for watching. One last thing, in this very, very beautiful place, I'm sad to say that locals, the lady just been scraping her shoe, locals still don't pick up their dog shit. There it is, that's what she must have stood in. That's horrible to show it really, isn't it? But why would you come here to a beautiful place, let your dog crap and not pick it up? Or is it wild dogs even? Let's give them a bit of a... But I know Spanish people generally don't. It's everywhere. Ah, what a shame. Try not to dwell on it, move on. I might say, oh, it's not. Well, you know what? It is. Dirty bastards. I'm just going down, working my way down a bit now. Look at that lot. That's a shame, isn't it? Dirty bastards. Just throw things everywhere. You know, at the bottom of the stairs, dog shit. Just put me off. Right, I mean, you wouldn't miss it unless there's stray dogs here. But as I say, we know this not, even if there are some stray dogs, we know generally, and someone's going to say, oh, you can't generalise. Well, I'm telling you, Spanish people are not very good at picking up that dog shit. Moving on. Okay, so I've just done the steps. Now, ooh, look at this, beautiful, isn't it? What a lovely street. It's no good when your mobility goes. Let's try and get back in a positive mode. Really, really pleased I came up here. And there's that little bar where they're all having a drink. Little local bar. Got my trainers on today. Pick my jacket up tomorrow after the albatross incident. I might walk there and see if I can pick it up today, but actually, since I brought this little hoodie thing, it's enough. So I may well leave it till tomorrow.
Si están por aquí, sí.
Perdón.
No problem.
Sorry.
You sit in the sun. Very nice. Very nice. That's what I'm going to do. I reckon I've got hour and a half of sunshine left. This is all being built, so there's no problem with this because it's all in the process of something new going up there. Look at the stonework. The old original stonework. Yeah, I got a good hour to sit in the sun. Neil, my musketeer from Soho, says I shouldn't have an alcohol-free day. I need to. Let's go this way down instead of that's the way I came. This is where I'm going to go. Maybe to go down. It does look like I'm going downhill now, so hopefully I am going down, not up. Definitely don't want to go up again. Look at the door up there, I just glimpsed. And reasonable bit of artwork there. Yeah, I would say Alicante is worth coming to visit. There's a lot more here than I'll find. And I'm really disappointed now. People told me that the Valencia football stadium is right in the centre of the town, in the centre of the city. But I didn't find it, so I didn't look for it either, but I don't know why I didn't find it. If it's in the centre, I spent a lot of time there. I really should have found it, shouldn't I? Definitely going down. You can see sun round this corner. I'll show you. Just nowhere to sit, maybe. No little restaurant. But I keep going downwards. Always comes out somewhere. That's the beauty of just walking. That's what my vlogs are about. They're walking tours. And then really, I suppose, a nice little Vespa, not quite a Vespa. I have a good old moan really and talk about my life. Maybe I never get to the 1,000 subscribers because I make it too personal about me. But that's okay. I quite enjoy doing it. So I'm going to carry on for a bit. This could be back where I had my meal. But lots of the squares do look very similar, so, well, it could be. It might not be. Yeah, I think it is. That's interesting, isn't it? Back to where I had my scrambled egg, prawn and asparagus. It was nice. Very nice. Just going to go along here and I'm going to turn left and go back down towards the sea, because I believe, although there'll be more albatrosses that way, there should be more sun areas. Oh, there we are, look. It's virtually all in the shade now. That's where I had my little breakfast. And now most of it's in the shade. Turning right, I know exactly where it's going to lead me. Just at the far end of the square where my hotel is. That's the back of the clock there, look. It's great, isn't it? This guy at the bar on the left, they got a nice little glass of wine. About €2.50, I think it was. Lovely. But it's all in the shade. I need somewhere right here, really. Here in my hotel, they have the place next door is a nice little restaurant bar. Might go in there and eat tonight because I don't want to be walking too far later. But it's all in the shade that side of my hotel. There's my hotel. And there's what we saw, and there's the rooftop. We saw. The interesting thing, when I was up there, I got on the bloody Wi-Fi at the hotel. So when I was right up on that top doing them videos, I was on Wi-Fi, only just like 1 or 2 bars. As I started walking down the steps, I just lost it. So the Wi-Fi was up high with no buildings in between, I suppose. And it found it very easily. I think the safest bit, apart from the albatrosses, is to go over the road to the port, find somewhere to sit over there for a glass of wine. The only danger will be the albatrosses. If you don't know what I'm on about with albatrosses, check my video where I said I got a load when I got to Alicante, because boy did I get a load. Ah, look, you're walking to the warmth, as soon as you hit the warm air, the sun, the warmth is brilliant. But it is a bit cloudy on them ones there. Got to cross the road. Sorry to keep going on about this, but look, right by a bus stop. Someone's left the dog crap there and not picked it up. I'd love to, just thought I could love to video somebody letting their dog do it, and then it'd be probably a 50-50 chance. 50% they pick up, 50% they don't. Gotta get off that subject though, haven't I? I've laboured on it enough. It's one thing I don't do in life. I'm not very good at letting things go. Terrible at holding grudges. If I've had an argument with somebody, even family, I hold on to it for so long I can't shake it off. As much as I'd like to. It's just the way I am, I guess. Okay, I'm over the crossing. I'm over on port side. Keep an eye out for albatrosses. People on the beach. Let's have a little walk on the beach before I get my glass of wine, shall we? Why not? So I've gone from the inner, the centre of the old town, to the beach in a matter of 5 minutes, 7 minutes, no more. And again, like Alicante, like Benidorm, sorry. Beach is lovely, proper sand, really nice. There's people trying to make the best of the sun, definitely. Most people are sunbathing with their clothes on, which again, totally makes sense. That's the hotel me and Big Al stayed in. I think it's all the same hotel, so I do think we were around that far end there somewhere. And we're looking out, we had a balcony, looked out over the rocks. And that day, one of the days we were there, was really bad storms. In fact, the lady who served me said, March, I think, she said, you get a lot of storms here. So, maybe Google what month you get the storms in Alicante. You do get a month of stormy weather, rain and storms. You could stay there in the summer, I'm telling you, that'd be lovely. Go and explore, go up to the castle. It's nice. Look, there it is. Pretty good view from here, isn't it? I wasn't very far up there. Look at that steps going up there. So yeah, this is Alicante. I think I've done well today. I think I've shown you how close everything is from the centre of the old town, all the lovely little bars and restaurants, to the beach, to the hotel, to the sea and the sand. Yeah, I think spring and summer I would recommend come to Alicante. You get the best of both. You get the city and you get the sea, rather like Valencia. And again, I never went to the Valencian beach, and I think it's because I knew I was going to stay there for 2 or 3 nights, but I had a feeling it was going to be quiet and all the bars would have been closed, and I could have been wrong, but I don't think so. So I know what it is. It'd be very similar to this. I think it had a bigger promenade of shops, but yeah, I didn't do the Valencia beach even though I was there for so long. I could have done, maybe should have done. Lots of regrets, but not really, because as people who know me know, I didn't go far. I lived in central London for 5 years, and I really didn't go far from about a mile radius of where I lived. Not very often. Emilia, Alicante. Little kids area. It's nice. I'm going to go over there and have a glass of wine. The only problem here is getting a seat in the sun. People are definitely, well, I get a feeling these people are all waiting. I'm waiting. Waiting for a man. $26 in my hands. Actually, I got Apple Pay in my hand. Got no cash again, back to no cash. So there was no sign of seats becoming available in that place. Same here, look, in the sun area, all the chairs are full, and then get to this side where it's all in the shade and virtually nobody wants to sit there, including me. I'm going to try. There was a bar around the other side of the port. I know I'm going to where the albatrosses are, but I think it's a possibility I get a drink in there. Wish me luck travelling Murphy there. Oh yeah, if I can get in there, it'll be alright, won't it? Looks like I've got to go around the other way there. You see the white Labrador? My friend Jane's got a similar one. Lives out Florida way. And she's popping back to England and takes the Murphy in a plane as well with her. There's nobody about. But there wasn't the other day when that bloody albatross came either. I am seriously looking up in the sky. There's not a bird anywhere. I mean, what bad luck. It's just about 100 yards away from where that albatross shit on me the other day. And my jacket's in the cleaners. It's in one of my earlier vlogs. So I'm looking up all the time, but it's pretty pointless because if I'd have looked up just before, I wouldn't have seen anything. Can't find my way into this bloody bar. 2 ways in up on that level, both blocked off. So let me see if I can get in this way, but it looks strange. Samoa. I'll definitely get in the sun there, that's for sure. Won't be long now, Musketeers. So yeah, there were no seats in that area where I had the breakfast the other day. So I come round to what is really would be called a very expensive area. But I'm sat right by the port where the albatross caught me the other day. Sat by the port in the sun, unrestricted sun, for maybe another hour. So what I thought I'd bring into the game was a nice little glass of dry white wine. And then I looked at the menu and they got red berry cheesecake. And it reminded me of Cicconi's in Mayfair. I'll put the address of Cicconi's in Mayfair in the description for those that might want to visit London or in London. They do the most amazing strawberry cheesecake there. And it's nice to sit at the bar, sit at the round bar, have the strawberry cheesecake with a glass of champagne. So I thought, oh, okay, I'll do a similar thing. I'll get the cheesecake here. It's okay. It is tasty enough. It's very boring. It's absolutely not a patch on Cicconi's. We're not really giving too many trade secrets away, but Bill Nighy, it's one of his most regular restaurants where he goes. He lives very, very close to it. I've seen him there a couple of times. I saw him there once and I nodded and he nodded as he was going out. Often in central London, central Soho, you see him wandering around. He's been on Radio 6 lately, standing in for different people music-wise. I've listened to a few of them and get them on podcast, back up. He has a very eclectic taste in music. Punk, soul, rock, blues, jazz. He's a good man. Anyway, cheesecake it's going down. You've got to get the Cicconi's. And then I also thought, again, what guy said about Benidorm. I don't think you can find places like this in Benidorm. And I know some people go, oh yeah, it's too ponchy, too posh. It is ponchy, it is posh. It's dearer than, it's £5 for a glass of wine here. That's quite expensive really for Alicante. But it's lovely and this is what I like. I've done 3 World Cups with England abroad. Mr. Angle Grinder's back. 3 World Cups with England abroad. But my days of being a football hooligan are long finished. I'll cut off now because Mr. Angle Grinder. Check out this guy I follow, Sean. His YouTube is vlogging a dead horse. VLOGG. Not vlogging a dead horse. It's quite funny. Worth a watch. One last thing, I'm a big dessert lover actually. So I think this is my first dessert in the whole month I've been out in Spain. I'm happy to be corrected on that. If someone's seen me having a dessert or pudding, I love a dessert. I love a strawberry cheesecake. This one's pretty ordinary and dry. I think I've been spoiled with chiccones. Comment if you've seen me having a dessert before, or is it really my first dessert in a month? I've only got another day or so to go, but I might come here and eat tomorrow. You can spend hours here, unrestricted sun view, as long as you don't have the albatrosses. There's not one in the sky anywhere. £5 glass of wine, that's expensive here for central Alicante. But it's really nice because you're paying for the Angle Grinder man, you're paying for the ambiance, you're paying for the view, and you're paying for all that bar, not those people. You're paying for all that. And the unrestricted sun. It's lovely. So cheers. It reckons 2 more hours of sun, so I had to get 1 more glass of wine, a second glass. I don't think it'll be 2 hours. Whatever it is, I'll have to stick it out. Well, I reckon I did well to last out till 5. It's now 5 o'clock and the sun is still out, a bit later than I thought. Only did 2 glasses today, so that's okay. We've got the evening to go yet, of course, but Angle Grinder man's been full on, that's the only thing. Still full on.